Looks like fun. The Tony Award-winning musical In the Heights is finally getting the big screen treatment. So what does that mean for Lin-Manuel Miranda's other iconic musical? Jake, of course, had the chance to talk to him all about it. Can't wait to see this, Jake.
Oh, I'm so excited. I texted you right after I saw it. I said, you have got to see this. In the
Yes.
Heights hits the big screen in a few weeks, and we're going to talk much more about it then. But for now, I had to bring up sort of what a lot of people are thinking. When is someone finally going to make the big screen adaptation of Hamilton? Sure, last year we got that really great Broadway recording with the original cast, and that was great. But imagine someone getting the chance to direct those big battle scenes with the awesome Hamilton soundtrack playing through it. So I asked Miranda, now with In the Heights being adapted for the big screen, if he's maybe a little bit more open to the idea of someone directing a big screen Hamilton adaptation.
I don't know. It would take a director with vision on the scale of a John M. Chu, who had an enormous vision for In the Heights. I mean, the things he's doing in this movie, we could never have done on stage at the Richard Rodgers. We don't have a pool that big. We can't dance sideways up the side of a building the way
Not with that attitude.
Yeah, no, not with this attitude, right? So again, like I would kind of throw the gauntlet down of like, all right, who's got the vision of what a Hamilton adaptation would even be? I've gotten my wish, which is that everyone can see it in the form in which I wrote it, and Tommy Kail directed it. Tommy made an amazing movie out of that. So it would take a lot. You know, again, like I'd be curious to see what the hell Guns and Ships looks like in a live action movie, but like a live action, like we were animated. Yeah. Again, I'm like using the binary. My kid is so used to seeing live action and animated versions of every movie now that he does movies with his dolls that he calls the animated versions, and then he makes us play the dolls, and we are the live action version.
Maybe so he's the director in the making that's going to do this.
It could be. You might have to wait a while.
Now, you heard him mention that it would take a filmmaker like In the Heights director John M. Chu. Well, it just so happened that I interviewed John the next day, and I told him what Lin-Manuel Miranda said, and then I posed the question, dude, would you ever direct the Hamilton movie?
I have never brought this topic up to Lin because, you know, I don't want to put any pressure on him. And of course, Tommy is like a genius in himself. I assume that it is his to have, or Lin to have, since he's a director. Of course, I would love to do Hamilton. Of course, I would love to give my take. Of course, if he throws the gauntlet down, I will meet that gauntlet. I love that show. I love that show so much, and but I've always had to play it cool around him.
In the Heights opens on the big screen and starts streaming on HBO Max as well on June 11th, though. If given the option, if you feel safe to do so, it is very much, Sylvia, a big screen type of movie. I also spoke with the cast. We'll have all those interviews coming up a little bit later in June when we get closer to the opening.
That'll be fun. I keep thinking if that movie gets made and it's Chu, it's you that got it going.
I better get a set visit. If I swear, awesome. If he ends up, he's doing Wicked next. So Hamilton would be a nice trifecta. If he ends up making it and I don't get a set visit, John Chu, I'm coming after you, man.
Okay, maybe you could play Hamilton yourself. Just start practicing now.
Jake Hamilton,
as
Alexander Hamilton.
You got it.
Gold.
It's crazy. It's crazy.